one of those few games on the schedule. Obviously, your home opener, and when you used to play for 8 years with the club, that's definitely one of the games I circled on the schedule. So, for me, obviously there'll be some extra emotions involved in the game, but at the end of the day, we're in need of a result, and it doesn't really change much. Yeah, I think even though there's more emotions with it, the approach for me is going to be the exact same way I approach every game. The mentality's got to be right coming out. Obviously, I'm a little disappointed Davey Arno's not going to be in the mix, so I won't get to kick him a couple times. But no, other than that, it'll be good to see some familiar faces, both players and coaches. But for me, the approach is the same. Just come out as a group, work hard, and get the right result, because that's what we need. Yeah, it's the nature of the business. It's a results-oriented business, and right now we're in a little bit of a lull. And I think guys realize that we have a deep squad, and guys are pressing each other, and I think that's great for the team. If you didn't have competition in every spot, you'd be a little bit worried. So I think it's a great thing. Hopefully when guys do get their opportunity, they make the most of it and make a difference in the game, because all of a sudden, maybe you think you're out of things, get in the game, make a difference, score a goal, stop a shot, whatever it may be, that one play on either side of the ball to really change the outcome of the game, and you could be in the lineup for weeks to come. So I think it's something that comes along with the business. You've got to perform to stay in, and if you don't, then maybe someone else will be taking that spot.
You've got to be earning the right to play. You can't just be sitting back waiting for the team to put in a bad performance or get a bad result and then go, oh, now's my chance. It's people come and go in this game, and the first thing players, when they get traded somewhere, they say, well, I never really got a chance. The best quote I ever heard from a coach was, you get a chance every day of the week to impress, not just in game days, and it's tremendous, and it is true. That'll be the first thing. If we make changes, well, I never got a chance. You got a chance Monday to Friday. The cherry on top's playing the game at the Saturday or the Sunday. And that's what we all have to remember. We're all fighting every day to impress, and all fighting every day to stay in our jobs, myself included, my coaching staff included.
At this point, though, you haven't made those decisions. You're still in the decision process.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I must admit, yeah. I'm very caught in two minds. I've sat with the staff 2 or 3 times now, and we've spoke about it. And we're still, as I say, undecided. Every team in Major League Soccer, probably this year, apart from the LA Galaxy, have had a blip. Every team. Every team's been on the ropes and been knocked out. Seattle had a little bit of a blip, they're now getting back on track. Real Salt Lake, before they came here, were the best team in the world. They've lost a tremendous player, Morales. They've hit a blip. Everybody hits blips. But it's the mental strength and toughness to know that you can rebound back and regroup and re-energize yourself and stay focused and stay concentrated. But if you hit a blip and you want to bury your head in the sand, you're never going to get out of it. And this is what being a lot of these young guys are finding what a professional career is all about. And as I say to you, everybody wants to play in Europe. Not everybody can play in Europe because they might have the skill, but do you have the mental toughness? Do you have the mentality to be a professional 24 hours a day?
Is that what you're trying to do?
This is Europe. This is Europe. And you know what? It's great when 4 and 5 goals are flying in. But when you hit a rocky patch, this makes men, this place here, will define people as men and as boys. And you'll find out at the end of the day that the men will survive and the boys will fail. And I don't want this to be the headline, Spencer says men and boys. No, I'm not saying that. You find yourself in times like this. Do you want to get on the ball? And this is how I tell the guys to scout the games. Scout yourself, watch yourself, really, don't say, well, I gave that pass away because he never moved. You had the ball in your possession, you gave it away. Analyse yourself through neutral eyes, through the coaching staff's eyes, what we see, and that's what I'm saying. We have the luxury that we can go and watch tape and we never make a bad pass standing on the sideline. So when we show guys what they do, sometimes young guys and some experienced guys don't realise what they're doing when you're on the field of play. That's how you must focus, don't just play the game, you've got to think the game. Think the game. And this is, it's only an education.